previously on Fantasy Divas.
Like a mole, more than.
I know. Look where my had a boat. I had a scab right there. It was the cutest little mole ever. Now it's just his gone. My brother-in-law, he's lucky I was that tired to where I didn't knock the shit out of his ass for trying to put me on Front Street with his ugly ass.
So we're gonna have to do a whole bunch.
Okay.
I have so many looks, like a major cut crease.
Okay, Shade is a genius, so I trust her with any look she wants to throw on me. I'm good to go.
While they sleeping on me, see they say I'm up next, got them watching for me, cause they know I got skills, no practice, homie. That was a joke though, but I master everything like a boss would, so it don't make sense, get no combo, cause I'm all about the money, need a pronto. Memphis said that it was easy, but I still had to get it. I was stressed and lost some patience, now I'm back.
Good. Well, I'm probably not gonna present myself good all the time because I'm down to earth, low key. But y'all feel me though, so we gonna go up in this bad boy and we gonna wreck shop.
So me and Paula arrived at this art show, coming to meet the other divas for the first time, Shacobi and B.A.D. I hope these bitches are really cool because I don't want no problems, and I hope this art show has something to offer because I didn't come all the way this way for nothing. Okay.
This hallway ain't it. So, what do we do?
How about we divas? Shit, fuck it, let's just walk in. No, don't walk in. We sitting up in there 15, 20 minutes waiting outside this hot ass mini hallway and shit. I'm like, damn, nigga, we divas. We ain't supposed to be sweating like slaves out in this motherfucker.
Circulation.
I'm like, shit, we need to just go ahead and bust the motherfucking door open, you dig what I'm saying? But I was like, let's be respectful, diva bitches, alright?
You guys are still with Xavier, okay.
When we first arrived, in my head, I thought, where the hell are we at? It was very interesting. It was not the ideal art show that I was thinking of. But when we walked upstairs and I saw how they kind of had the whole scenery set up, I thought it was a little creative.
It's just like that. It was the heat. The heat did it.
You do, right?
Right. It's like bam, and it's right there.
Right. So, you're Paula.
Yes.
And you're Yoitrell. Okay. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a rap artist, so that's why I use my name for.
Rap boy? Okay. Check me out, you know what I'm saying? Okay. It's the girl Paula coming from the BMT. You won't even feel me.
She could have kept that shit to herself, but I'm gonna give her credit though. She tried, but there ain't no ABC rap that I need to hear.
Maybe we can get in the studio.
Okay.
And I'll work with you.
So I'm looking at the food and what to drink. I am so effing hungry right now. Cause you know, like in LA, they got
have
like,
stuff like this
like it's outside. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Like, so this is different. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just staring at this food trying to understand why it ain't in my mouth yet.
Right.
They got chocolate covered pretzels and shit. Is that baby cookies? Oh, that's pretzels.
Okay.
I was gonna say I'll tear some baby cookies up. They taste just like shortbread.
So I'm at the table wondering, why is this bitch always hungry? Like, bitch, did you eat today? This bitch acted like we done pulled up at the motherfucking Golden Corral expecting a motherfucking buffet. Bitch, this is not a buffet. This is motherfucking bird food, bitch. It's not meant for you to get full in this motherfucker. And I wasn't expecting to get full either, so fucking deal with it.
Things rub together.
Hey, for real. Okay? Be like that.
That's called the thunder and lightning.
You drop your phone, you catch it with the thunder and lightning. Which is more than I can say for these skinny bitches. The thunder side comment. All the thick women know what I'm talking about. I don't hate on any skinny women. More power to y'all. We're all beautiful in our own right. But y'all can't do what we do when it comes to this down here and all that. You alright though, you ain't skinny. I got thunder thighs. She like slim thick.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Right, she said I got thunder. We doing thunder thighs. Okay, you got enough size.
Yeah, I got thighs.
Okay, for days.
Like she could spare some.
Okay.
So like this chick I just met, Shacobi names. She gonna talk about something about thunder lightning. Thunder lightning. What the fuck is a thunder lightning? Oh, but skinny bitches can't do it. You wanna know what skinny bitches can do? Take a shit properly.
I gotta tell y'all what happened to me. I'm supposed to have been in a wedding and everything just went left. She did me dirty. She left the dress upstairs. She asked me to get the flower basket at the last minute for the flower girls. Oh, wow. Then she had other 7 women in the wedding and then didn't want to bring my dress downstairs and then asked me to be the damn coordinator. Oh. So I drove off and I'm saying, you enjoy your wedding, kiss on the forehead. I'm like, I'm gone. What's crazy to me is you invite me to be a part of your wedding. Didn't ask, didn't question, didn't say anything. Just happy for you guys. Because of course, love to see a beautiful couple get married. But when you ask me to be part of your wedding and then do other things outside of that and not stick to what the plan was and just because other excuses and things got behind, that kind of hurt me. But hey, it's life, right? People do fucked up shit.
Take care of your kids, man. Don't treat them like they don't.
I'm not going out of my way for her, but it's cool though. You live and you learn though.
Yeah. Life is one of them lessons.
Gotta keep pushing though. At first I was like, should I cut her off or should I still tell her congrats? And I did. I was like, congratulations. Post a picture, whatever. Keep moving. Positive about it.
That is crazy. She couldn't get nobody else to know. It's just you, huh?
The situation with B.A.D. and her friend, I probably would have served the bitch some motherfucking walking papers. Bitch, I done wasted my gas coming out here. And not only just that, bitch, I done bought you your shit. I was loyal as fuck. And then you turn around at the last goddamn minute and tell me that I'm not gonna be in a motherfucking wedding? Yeah, bitch, here goes your walking papers. Go ahead and make that move, bitch.
It is what it is.
First thing is a cement.
They had a lot of good stuff at the art show that what I could see of. They came across this jewelry table. It was made out of a lot of cement, I think he said, and stone. It was very beautiful. I'd never really actually seen anybody use cement to make jewelry. So that's something that blew my mind.
That's this type of design on the room.
Yeah, it'll be that design. It's sizable, square apart, or make a kitchen.
Looking at all the jewelry that they had, it was really nice to see some of the creativity that was exposed on the table. But me coming all the way from where I'm from, Bitch, you could have gave me a stone necklace.
Oh, so you see, that's what I'm saying. You can tell what kind of person she is. That's dope, right? That is dope. I like.
You notice the color she's thick around too.
Yeah.
The grayish earthy tone.
I thought that jewelry was very artistic. I'm very into spiritual things, so a lot of minerals and different rocks and things like that. I thought that was just something that will catch your eye on some artistry spiritual level. So I will rock that. Definitely with some like jeans or a little button up or something.
Is it ready to get this at any time?
Are they ready for us to walk around? Are they ready for us to walk around? No. They're not ready. Okay.
I'm telling you, for real.
That's why I looked like I took my wedges off and put these on. Because I had to get the real nigga wasn't about to be hurting.
Before I walked upstairs, I obviously had to take off the wedges that I had on because I could see that this was about to be a very interesting trip. And I didn't want a trip. And I'm thick and a couple minutes in the wedges and it's over. So I put on my little strap-ons and I was still flying.
Look, I gotta show y'all this. Let's check.
Yeah, we got extra.
She made you something? Let me see. You know I'm ready to do this.
And then she making it seem like it's yours.
I don't even know why I got a text. No, I do know why I got a text, but the text should have been, I'm sorry, I apologize, and I appreciate you. But besides that, I'm finna ignore that shit. I just gotta let myself hoosah for a little bit.
What's tonight?
Their all white party.
What is this like
They're after our
like right after the what do you
reception. Yeah. That's what it is.
I'm like, yeah, you gonna get it. So I don't really know much about B.A.D. or anything like that, but one thing I do know is that, you know, she received a text from supposedly her best friend, you dig? And apparently, she trying to tell you that she in the wrong. From what I hear, she in the wrong. You know what I would have did? I would have went ahead and went to the wedding, but I would have brought her a black dress, because you know she lying.
Yeah. And then she's like, don't worry about the balance. Yeah, because I'm not paying. Why would I pay for a dress that you don't let them follow with?
Right. Yeah.
I still don't understand. Like that's backwards. Girl.
And we had rehearsal yesterday. So the baskets were needed, the earrings was needed, the other stuff was needed. You should have told me that yesterday at rehearsal.
Yeah.
Not when I wake up in the morning and think I'm gonna go get my makeup. That's another thing. Makeup artist canceled.
Get it together. Hoo-wee, because sometimes I just wonder. But I've always been supportive to her, so I guess she expects that superwoman to come out of me when her wedding day comes. Because I always got her back, photo shoots and all. That's what we supposed to do, right? Women empower each other. But at the end of the day, if I got your back, you should have mine. I'm not everybody, Captain Saver.
She was like, the makeup artist not gonna be here, so that left me to do my thing. Time delay. Then you want me to go get baskets and earrings. Time delay. And then want me to come from Box Springs and fly all the way to Avocado on Urban, Los Colinas, and be on time to get dressed.
I don't even like
No.
I can't stand her.
So I don't even cut for avocado, guacamole. I don't even know if it's the same thing or different. I mean, they both green, I think, right?
So you know they're doing massages too, right? And I ain't been touched in a long time.
Oh my God. She gonna be like, woo, woo.
Pull out her inner Michael Jackson. Coochie cobwebs. Looks like you need to clear out some of those cobwebs in your coochie, mommy. There's something that's terribly wrong about that. I really feel bad. Like, no shit. Like, oh my God. Like, can I find somebody to touch you up?
Feelings high. Bring the vibe, 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 vibe,
It's so Blink-182 back in the day. I love it.
That's what I said when I first saw it.
it's like definitely a scene straight out of a punk rock music video.
I'm gonna start from the other direction this time.
Yeah.
But there's
so
like...
today, we are going to be filming a music video for Lacey Winters' new song, Love Me a Little. It is a very cute song about a girl who has fallen in love with someone and is right at that crushy phase where you don't know what's going to happen, but you want to keep somebody around in your life and just kind of see where things go. And every now and then you need a little reassurance that things are going in the right direction. So that's kind of what the music video is about, and we are excited to film it today.
Train tracks and I don't know, it's just woods area, but there's like this pretty little lake, some hills,
And where is this at?
this is in the colony here.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Bill Allen. And then this is the tunnel.
Okay, that's cool.
Isn't
I like
that
that.
cool?
This looks like that one meme Facebook video where there's like all these punk kids that are like about to shuffle in the middle of this tunnel. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yes, yes.
We
Ready
could just
for
do
it.
that for fun. Yeah. You know, like be like,
Yes.
cold.
So back when I was a teenager, I was a bit of a delinquent, and I got kicked out of my house when I was 18. I went to go live with my super conservative Christian uncle, and that was not working out for me, so I would frequently sneak out to go to gay clubs with my friends. And Lacey just so happened to be one of the DJs there, and we had some drinks when I was underage, hit it off right away, and we've been friends ever since then. I thought I just made weird faces when I do my own makeup. Apparently I do it when other people do my makeup too. But yeah, so I was going to school and I was coming home late at night, like midnight every night. So I started going out to, I was using my FAFSA money to go out to gay clubs. And Lacey was a DJ one night at S4. And so we got to know each other, hung out for quite a while. And then we just stayed friends throughout the years, and now we're working together. She was, you know, she doesn't really know this, but she was there for me during a time where I was going through a hard time, transitioning into living on my own and becoming an independent person. And so now I just kind of want to pay back the favor. So I had mentioned that I had gotten kicked out of my house before, right? Well, my mother, who I have a good relationship with now, don't get me wrong, back a few years ago used to be an alcoholic. So she and I would clash all the time. And we got into a very physical fight one night where the police came to the house and dragged me off and said, it's probably in your best interest not to go back there. But then, as a result of that, because I was trying to go to college and I needed a place to stay that wasn't a homeless shelter, I asked my uncle if I could go live with him.
I just came in on a really interesting part of this conversation. Hi guys.
We're talking about the kiss.
Talking about kissing gay guys?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you wanted
I'm
to
totally cool
today.
with it. So, kissing other people on camera. Well, for me, it's actually kind of like, you know, like kissing the back of my hand or like kissing myself in the mirror. It doesn't, I don't have any kind of like feelings attached to it. There's this kind of exciting rush that you get of like, you know, getting to try somebody else's lips out for the first time.
I don't know anything about kissing gay guys. Not that I wouldn't, but, you know, I just never have. I guess because maybe they're not interested, but who knows?
You've never had the opportunity.
Yeah, right?
To try
No
it.
gay guy was ever just like, hey, you want to kiss me? Wanna make out? Sure.
What?
Wait, let me see your fingernail.
You need a gay best friend, because he'll like get drunk and like make out with.
Do you have any extra gay best
Really?
friends that I could
I don't know.
Does that make him all the way gay? I'm not sure.
Well, like my cousin's gay and he used to sleep with dudes. I mean, with women.
Really?
Yes.
I'd probably say some of my best friends in the world are gay guys. Like, there's no pressure on either of us to, I don't know, see each other in some kind of way. So the value that I get out of the friendship is more meaningful.
This is also why on my own I almost never wear fake eyelashes.
Yeah. I have one. I'm doing friendship this
I
year.
know how to do it, but it never
I
comes out right.
I put them on like one time for a photo shoot for my business cards, and I hated them. Like I liked mine better than I liked them.
Yeah, like as soon as the picture's done.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, why did I take pictures?
I like when other people put fake lashes on me, because when I try to do it, I pretty much just glue it to my eyeball or like glue it sideways, and it doesn't ever come out to look right. I've tried using those tweezer things, and I just end up like puncturing myself in the eye.
My shirts in my closet were organized by a certain way.
Well, mine's easy because they're all black.
Coded. They're all black.
That works.
You know,
I have a black drawer.
See, there you go. Yeah, well, I organize it by like type of clothes. Actually.
Yeah, me
so
too.
I'll have like crop tops here. And,
yeah.
Like, spaghetti straps here. And
you know, and I feel like that's perfect for Texas, like separating everything by the weather that you're gonna experience because it's so unpredictable.
You're like, where's my long sleeves?
Yeah. It was 80 degrees outside yesterday, but now it's 10 degrees, so.
Not as cold as Canada. As a flight attendant, I travel to the East Coast and up north all the time, where it's like negative 18 degrees or 8 degrees on a good day.
Stay by your side, never let you down. Always down to ride, nothing to hide. Joy, you don't call me B.A.D for nothing, bold and determined, aka your superwoman. Stay by your side, bunny clad, always down to ride. Love how I set aside your pride. That's why love will never divide. The type of love, not lust. You're the pie, I'm the crust. Rise to the top is a must. That's why I love you on trust. Take the haters like this.
Get it.
So you ready for the shoot? You gonna be there for the video spray? Yes. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. Are you excited? Yeah. You excited? I'm glad to have y'all know that.
It was dope actually working on that project for this music video introduction. Got my beautiful ladies up in the building. Of course, you know, we all it. And of course, my girl Paula, you know, she better bring it. All that shit she be talking about music, but anyways.
Y'all ready for the video tomorrow? Yeah, ready. Ready for the video?
There's a video?
She missed the whole
I thought it was just a photo shoot.
For her video.
Oh yeah, I'm ready, girl. It's your girl Paula. I'm Paula. Y'all saw that Facebook post that's talking about they have a Chevy and Paula for sale for $6,500. They was like, man, this is the best deal. You get a car and a person.
I see she likes to rhyme a lot. It's very interesting. It's about to be a bumpy ride.
I was like, I'm ready. Hopefully you can have me sounding like a real true rapper, because you know what I'm saying. It's not my passion, but I always knew that deep down somewhere in there I had it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to come up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a jack of all trades. You dig what I'm saying? I can sing. I can rap. What it do, though, yo? I can do it all. Act the fuck you want. Thank you.
Okay, Paula. So,
this is pretty weird.
What you get? So, you get champagne? I should have got it.
That's why I said that's why it's too much right now. I'm like, I kind of wanted something that was light. I went out last night and
she still I'm not gonna lie, I went to the daiquiri shop before I came.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
wow.
prepared. You already got started. Warmed up.
Yeah.
And we ain't getting out. You could have hit me up and like, yo, Paula P, you know what I'm saying? I'm fixing to the house over here, you know what I'm saying? You want something to drink? I would have been like, yeah, sister, I dig it. Because you know what? Just like you, B.A.D. I mean, not B.A.D. like you, of course, but you know. Yeah, he's on, you know, that's that funky side, you know. That's that funky side.
I can't get with her.
Funky.
Just crazy.
ain't rap. You should have left that shit alone. But it's okay. We all got inspiring dreams, you know. I could back you up a little bit, but I think you should leave that to the actual artist and just stick with your wordplay on a whole nother, maybe a ABC 1, 2, 3 rap scheme.
Okay, so I was asking her, have any of you guys ever done Painting at the Twist? No. So, yes, I've done it a few times. And these kind of remind me of like some of the paintings that we do that.
That would be awesome because they give you drinks there too?
Well, actually, you can bring your own.
So we can just make
like, snacks,
make a reservation and do it.
Yeah, one day. And then really know what to buy because it's really fun, it's relaxing, it's a different kind of vibe. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. Okay, so every time we go, we have a blast. You get to have wine and snacks and relax and listen to music and so on and so forth. And you come home with this beautiful painting that's awesome and lovable, and you can put it whatever you want. Like, it's so much fun. What is that? Oh, just a showcasing. While I'm sitting here with these two glasses, let me tell y'all why.
I'm like, I done combine mine together.
That's why. Okay.
These are some beautiful paintings. But since we're going to the Twist, I don't need no paintings.
Like, I literally like it so much.
No!
You have no reason to drop your drink on me and you don't know me yet. I thought that was cute that she tried to like do the whole break the ice thing and, you know, find her way and who we all are, but she lucky I didn't go Cali on her ass and knock her the fuck out.
I'm sorry. Okay, so like, I wasn't planning on doing that. But you know, when you just meet somebody that you think is pretty, you just accidentally waste some drinks on that ass. You dig what I'm saying? Ploop. Now you gotta go to the bathroom. Ploop.
You don't need no more.
Girl, that was an accident. I was not tipsy. It was an accident.
Okay.
I just got a little excited with the paper and everything had to go.
This bitch had wasted a drink on a girl that we have just met. Are you serious? Like, hell to the no, no. You just don't do no shit like that. I know that this bitch didn't have a drink before she had came up in there. Somebody come get this girl. Yeah. Somebody.
Yeah, I appreciate you making me feel good.
Yeah. We good.
Because I don't want us to leave and then all of a sudden you knock the shit out of me on the way out.
I ain't gonna do it. I don't know why. I ain't gonna do it.
So when she bent down to help them wipe it up, I ought to knock her the fuck out or kick her the fuck out. One or the other. But I'm saved and sanctified, so we don't want to go there. I left it alone.
But we good. We all right, Paula. Call it true.
Now I can sleep tonight.
So, you officially, like, for real, just broke me in.
I think I did.
Okay,
my first time meeting you, and I just wet you all
yeah,
up.
okay, got you. I see how you roll.
And, I gotta get under your skin. Broke that ass in, you dig what I'm saying? I broke that ass in. I made it wet, you dig what I'm saying? I know one thing for sure, that if our boss was in charge of this, we would have been started like 30 minutes before time.
Right. My boss would have been in the back on everybody's head, like, so line it up. Let me let y'all know what y'all not doing. Okay?
Yeah. Let somebody be late. Let somebody late.
Okay.
You get charged
let me
up
let you
on
know how much you hurt the team.
Everybody gonna know you're in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. We could. I like to scroll more than a month. Looking ass nigga. If Boss Man was, you know what I'm saying, running this thing, we would be here 30 minutes early, and right now we already an hour late. Mr. I'm gonna go through the chat. Scroll up a month ago, looking ass motherfucker. Nigga, we on time, nigga. What were your antennas when you was late? Man.
Yeah, don't judge me. I'm sorry. I'm taking a whole bunch of selfies. Sorry. You know how to take me a picture everywhere I go. Shit, I am B.A.D. Oh, fuck, these bitches probably say I'm stuck up right now, but bitch, let me be snuck up. Snap. Hold on. Bury my phone. Let me get a picture real quick. Hold on. Let me get my picture. Let me get my pose in. Snap. Snap.
Y'all was like diva-fied today. I felt very like casual compared to everybody else. Super diva-fied.
You and you are very beautiful. Like to the point to where I just want to slap somebody. Maybe even you.
That's what he said.
Girl, you got the girls out.
Right.
Yeah.
The girls just want to fall out, then let them motherfuckers fall out. Hello, how you doing?
Because they're going to be shooting together. Like, there's not going to be any point in which I'm in the same shot as them, so.
Okay, so what time will I be finished here? I wasn't aware of all this. I'm in my man's car. I don't have my own car.
Oh,
He'll need it. So.
Do you want to just follow us over there?
Oh yeah, I'm about to follow for sure.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, like, what time will you be needing your makeup then?
Oh, I mean, as soon as you're done with his, you'll be doing mine, because they're gonna go like start doing their shots, and then I'll be doing mine after they're done. So just
I want to see everything you're doing. Oh, that's exciting.
Now that I'm hot, I'm ready to eat this day for breakfast.
I like the little straps on the wigs that hold it, hold shit together.
Yes. Well, I'm putting it that way so that it'll kind of lay naturally and not bumpy in the back. I'm happy that I cut my hair too, so that it'll fit inside the wig. Cause
and it
if I had long hair, I would have had to have put it up in a giant bun. My hair is so thick.
Oh yeah, girl, see, braids.
I would have looked like an alien in the back.
I had to tuck the braids. Like, that's why I braided it, so it'll lay flat.
So Lacey picked this location. Apparently, from what I gather, this is the place where she and the person that she made the song about got together and had a memorable time. So that is where we decided to go and film this because, why not make it authentic?
Because it'd be probably kind of awkward if you guys were going without any music.
Oh yeah.
But
When I did the music video with Meatloaf, they had the song just going on in the background, and then in between takes, they'd reset it back to the part that he wanted, and then.
Well, see, I mean, you guys are just gonna need some like motion, but for me, I'll have to sing along with it.
About bringing a Bluetooth speaker or something.
I brought one. I did think about it.
I had my blast in my car. It's like a really high-powered speaker.
That would have been awesome. I have a little shitty one, but it'll work.
It'll work.
I just need to know where the words are at so I can sing them in time.
So I think we were waiting on Christian to get done with his makeup in the car at that point because it went me, Christian, and then while me and Christian were filming some scenes, Lacey was getting her makeup done for her solo pieces.
I don't know what
he
I
already
want,
knows more than
but
I
I'm
do.
backing. I know, he knows way more than I do.
And I was the Little Mermaid too, man.
Single mothers was a thing for a while in Disney movies.
I kind of just want like a
I know them all.
Look at that.
Yeah, I got the fancy cheese too.
I can't resist some Havarti.
Right, some cheese. Yeah, we need footage of this cheese. Check this out. You got Irish cheddar, Dutch Gouda, Danish Havarti, and imported Swiss. I don't know where it's imported from, but we're gonna eat it.
Talk Danish to me.
You know what I saw the other day, and it's like it's ASMR of a girl eating cake, but it's like just from her mouth to
I don't
know where it went, but
ASMR.
it's from her mouth to like here, and she's got on like this cute pink lingerie, and like her lips are pink. The aesthetic is cute. Like she's got roses in the background, and she's like, just eating cake and just describing it, but she's whispering, of course. But I watched it like 3 times over.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Wow. You are very pretty.
Thanks.
He is very pretty. He is pretty to begin with. What are you talking about?
Always exciting to get to work with attractive people because it does feel very nice to get to kiss a guy who is very hot and very funny.
Pretty ugly.
Oh! Yeah. Last time we were down, I fell off my dinosaur. I was laughing so hard.
I guess then you guys are ready, right? Or hold on, let me get them.
Wow.
Let's block it out.
Let me see the poncho thing underneath. Stalling so I can eat more.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
You all feel good?
Do we feel good? I feel great.
I
I feel great, getting better.
I can't feel anything.
Wait, am I supposed to feel? Oh God. Do I need to feel for this?
I'm dead inside.
Because I can't. I'm dead inside.
And who, if I was single, I would probably ask out at some point.
And if you feel good, you look good.
Yeah, no, totally agree.
Oh,
Totally agree.
What's under it? Was that actually, that looks good. You guys look like you go together.
Yeah, it's just like a gray sweater.
That's gotta go. It's too loose. It's too loose. We need to show off your little
I
tiny
think
butt.
it is awesome that people think that I have such a tiny body. I mean, I might be pretty, I guess I am kind of small.
Frolic through the petunias.
Frolicking, we're frolicking. Well, that was my exercise for the day, frolicking through a field like a deer, like the graceful gazelle that I am not. It was super fun, and now I think we're gonna move on to the train tracks. Which one? Insidious? It was. It's actually one of the only horror movies I'm scared of.
When that first came out, that fucking scene when they're at the kitchen table, and she's like, I can almost hear it now. And then she looks over, and that fucking demon face pops up. I jumped out of my seat.
Oh, God.
Out of my seat. I was like, that had to be one of the most top 5 like scariest moments. Like,
that's why I got into like filmmaking stuff. Is I love horror films, dude.
And horror movies the easiest to make.
Are they really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why is that?
Just gotta have a black guy, a virgin, and a 3 tokens of death.
3 tokens of death.
Token number 1.
I'm just somebody, probably the jock. There's a jock usually.
Oh yeah.
Some kind of beefy guy.
If you want to see every single horror movie parodied in the most epic horror movie of all time, because it's directed by Joss Whedon, please watch Cabin in the Woods. Horror movies don't really scare me because I'm not really like the whole jump scare type of person. It's more like the real life situations that could happen that do scare me, like the whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing. Like, crazy people exist. People get high on bath salts all the time, and I could be driving along the highway, break down, this dude could drag me to his cabin in the woods, chop up my body, and no one would ever find me again. Like, that shit really happens, and that's the part that actually does scare me. Yeah, I did that for Little Orphan Annie. I was one of the orphans, the one that's like always talking down to her. I was Officer Ward, and I was the dog. I was Sandy. So I was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth like the whole show.
What's funny is back in high school, like 10 years ago, what started me like doing the whole film stuff was theater tech.
Yes.
And my most prized thing I would like to say was my senior year making the Sweeney Todd chair. That actually was.
Yeah, that's functional. The Tale of Sweeney Todd. I used to get called Sweeney Todd in high school all the time, and if you don't know what that is, if you're not a fan of live theater or of the Johnny Depp version that came out a few years ago, it is a show about a guy who gets locked up in prison by a judge that falls in love with his wife back in the 1700s in England. It's a whole musical, and then he, trying to get revenge on the judge, turns into a psychopathic murderer and starts slicing people up and turning them into pies. But he has this cool chair where you come into his barber shop, he gives you a shave, and then he slices your throat. He hits a button on the floor and dumps your body into a furnace. That's a Sweeney Todd chair. My dad was a rock star.
That's pretty badass. So you got Rockstar and you're freaking Dana.
Oh yeah.
I love that
Slow
word.
walk it, like, keep up with this pace.
Oh.
Here you come.
We're walking through
really
concrete daisies.
I would like to take like maybe 2 seconds of this footage that he's been getting.
Oh yeah.
Just on moving shots, his stabilizer is way better than mine.
Mm-hmm.
But I can do really good, stable shots.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of fun with Christian. I can see why he calls himself the Vibe Smith, because everywhere he goes, he just exudes all of this positive energy and this universal love that just pours out of him. And you can just tell that he really loves life, and he really loves what he does, and he really likes to connect with other people, and so do I. So we vibed together the whole time, and it wasn't awkward, it wasn't weird at all like it normally is when I work with other guys on set that have not really had very many romantic partner scenes.
Oh my god, that was such a funny joke. Okay, you ready?
You ready? Oh, I got a bad joke for you.
What's the bad joke?
So, I had relatives that died in the Holocaust too. They fell off the guard tower, but
I got 2 jokes for you, right? One right after the other. So what's a pedophile's favorite shoes?
What?
White Vans.
Oh!
And then the follow-up joke to that is, what's the best part about having sex with 25-year-olds?
What?
There's 20 of them.
I was having fun popping some jokes off back and forth, like shooting the banter, as they say. But it was nice to get to sit next to him for a little while,
When somebody came back at me with that one, I was just like, oh, I'm sorry, my joke doesn't exist anymore. Because yours
right?
just fucking killed it. Like, you put the nail in the coffin on the pedophile jokes.
Yeah.
Congrats. Yeah.
We were just trying to do things that people typically do on dates, I guess. Sit by a murky pond in the wintertime and tell dad jokes like normal people do.
I can feel. So just that focus. Are you getting me in frame? I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille.
He's totally an actor.
Yeah, I just like to play. I feel like that's what acting is.
It is.
Like,
That's all it is.
when I'm in sales in a way when I'm doing this consulting, and I talk to my mentor about this all the time. I'm like, dude, you have to get into character.
You do.
Like, when I'm in front of these executive board people, I'm literally like, I'm the most polished business professional that they've ever met. Well, guess what I did? I rehearsed all the lines I was gonna say right before, I script everything out, like down to the T, where I'm just like, okay, well, these are the points that I want to hit. If I memorize these, it's just gonna flow. And I've taught her a lot about that, because her thing is it's not acting, like, you got to know this shit. And I'm like, well, right.
Yeah,
right,
and
that's my
acting
point.
requires
Yeah,
memorization.
That's exactly
so
right. I'm like, in order for you to recite all of this, what do you have to do? Practice and study it, right?
Yep.
You also have to map that out. So.
Yep. You also have to have the charisma and carry yourself,
The charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
There you go. So
Go ahead and spell that out for me.
actor. Wait. When I was taking acting classes at KD Conservatory, we used to have a test question on all of our tests, no matter what it was. It was, what does it mean to be an artist? Like, what is art? And the only answer that was acceptable was, art is the ability to share with other human beings what it means to be a human being. Charisma, oh, don't spell that out.
RuPaul said that. RuPaul says that.
Don't spell that out.
Yeah, RuPaul says it. He's like, you'll need to show me your charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. And then people are like, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, okay. See you next Tuesday? Oh, probably not the best one.
Get it? Do you get it?
Okay. Y'all ready? Okay, we can do this.
Let's go look at some stuff. Maybe y'all see something y'all want to buy me or something. Y'all heard me? I said buy me something.
My mom, she was 13, her leadership, had a kid young and stuff like that. So this is something I can tell her about. She always gets touch back. I'm sorry, I'm getting touchy about it. But, so I think this will be more than good for you. Giving back always meant big things to me. The reason being, growing up in South Central LA, of course, the hood, not having a lot of things. Mama's still trying to make sure we good for holidays, things like that, but still knowing that we're in the hood and very low income. I always felt that when I get older, I want to be able to give back to those that don't have things or not fortunate to have things. So that's a very touching thing for me to be able to do that, and always want to put myself out there for that, especially for young women. Empowerment is always there.
All of y'all for coming out, and I want to thank this amazing team that I have with me. Everybody, this whole room, all y'all. Thank you for coming. Thank all of y'all for. Happy birthday, Liz. I love you, baby. So this whole process was just to kind of really give thanks back to men. Me and my dad are really, really close. I hate that he can't be here today, but he's in my heart. I was listening to a Maya Angelou kind of YouTube thing earlier. She's talking about how when you go into a room or you go to interview, bring all your people with you, whether it's your grandmother, your cousin, or your uncle that might have passed away. Just bring all those people with you at all times, so you're never alone. And just actually physically see all my people with me. Hey girl, see you. It's such a good feeling. And my beautiful man
Anybody took a
himself
donation or charity for me? I'm just saying. I mean, let's be real. Have anybody took a donation or charity for you? All right then. So why does it matter? No, I'm just playing, y'all. I don't want y'all come after me with sticks and poles. But you know, I love the kids. I love the kids. And I love the teachers and the people that live next to me and my parents and everybody out there that I ain't even seen yet. I love y'all too. So
That was really sweet.
I need to go into my car because she got me wanting to buy everything.
Yeah.
Except
your makeup about to run down. Yeah. This is my first time actually hearing somebody say they brought it to life.
I think she brought up the subject of doing a vision board and then bringing what happened on that board to life. And this was my first time actually seeing that in person. And I hear a lot of people talk about a lot of the things that they desire to do and accomplish and things like that. But to see it come to life, that was pretty dope to be there in attendance.
I just met her.
Did this bitch just touch my fucking plate?
But you broke the ice when you dropped the drink on me, so I just
We
had
ain't
to
talking
mess
about
with
me.
you.
We talking about you. Touch my fucking plate again. Touch it fucking again, man. I have some fucking problems up in this bitch. There's gonna be Fantasy Diva dead up in this motherfucker.
Tennis court, basketball court, bar in the back, like a little yacht area, jacuzzi, a bar and a grill to the left, and then inside is like a hot tub. So it's a little dope. So, yeah, very nice.
But out of the photo, you're like, no, fuck that, I ain't going.
My attitude changed because after this wedding.
Yeah, of course. She did everything that she could to be a very loyal friend, and I felt like it should have just turned out a whole lot better than that. She's a great person, so nobody as loyal as that shouldn't have to go through such a thing.
And now she apologizing and want me to come to that party. I'm gonna show up.
She should feel bad, so but you're gonna go ahead and go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and be congrats on her, whatever, show up, and then go about my business. Why not? I ain't going. What's the point of me showing up? After being pissed off about a situation and still show up? No, I can't do that. I'd rather take my ass home. I'm not feeling that. Not at all.
Cause I will be like, attention please, may I have your attention please? The fantasy divas are here, we want you. So I'm
thinking of ways of, how we can just, come up in the people's places, be like, hey, the fantasy divas are here. That way everybody have eyes on us and they know what's really important in the whole event. At every location, wherever we are, it's always gonna be about the divas. So I think what I'm gonna do is hire a hitman. Wait, no, hitman's wrong. One of them people, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hire one of them people like on WWF, be like, ladies and gentlemen, fantasy divas.
I can tell this girl has a lot of personality, but I'm okay with that because that's a diva for you. We all require much attention.
Yeah, for real.
I told him I put a sapphire.
Yeah, so it's cute though. I really like it.
I was trying.
I gotta keep on licking my teeth.
So maybe I'll start watching or you follow me.
Yeah.
Oh, you start watching her door.
Girl, you know you want to watch me from behind. Come on, watch me.
So there wasn't really much ass to look at, but thanks for the view and all the skinny girl problems.
I just had to get out. I mean, there's nothing against the art show. The art show was fantastic. I loved all the pictures, all the jewelry, the body stuff, the massage, soothing cream, and all that type of stuff. I loved everything. But one thing that was not filling me up was these bird service of crackers and finger foods. We ain't even have chicken. We got to go.
I like how they put the show together. I like the fact that we were able to enjoy some wine and champagne and snacks and things like that while we were there. But I would have loved to see a little more creativity from different artists and just a little more things that I've never really seen before. It was nice though, for the most part. It was a different experience.
Parking already down there, so I might have to meet y'all there. But we can go, the West End got bars down there. They got places to eat. Okay, and just to help out with the footage, because we wasn't here that long, and I'm sorry, I done seen everything.
Right.
Okay.
All right. And I love this earring thing. Where did you get it from?
Oh yes, oh my God, I didn't even see it.
Okay.
Girl, you working that name, honey.
Overall, the show was okay. I really enjoyed seeing all the creativity, the oils and all of the necklaces and drinking up their wine and eating their little bird food and stuff. But, at the end of the day, it's time to dip out, time to go. And it was all good with me. It was an experience. I enjoyed it, but it was time to go.
Besides starting off late, besides the food, I thought it was just a great event to have just different artists that are local in the Dallas area, and to see an empowered woman who did this whole thing by herself and put it together and just allow other people to show their craft. I just think that is dope.
right. So yeah, our boss shared your song in our group chat, and I actually like it. So do you think that you can like help me become that rapper?
What you got? Have you ever did music before?
I mean, no.
Best advice I can give a artist that's trying to be a rapper is stay in vision, learn your vocabulary, expand your vocabulary. Not no ABC shit, but actually stay on point and speak from other people's point of view. The music is not always about you, but it's about the people as well, what they want to hear. But 90% business, 10% artistry. Remember that.
Well, you ever wrote poetry?
Yes.
You write poetry. You give some lyrics, it's just the way you deliver it.
Okay. I might have that, you know what I'm saying? Because the water falls from the sky and then makes me piss in the pot. You dig what I'm saying? Let's go.
What the fuck did this bitch just say? I know she don't think them bars.
Okay, I'm coming. Right, so I'm just gonna let y'all know that right there is gonna go platinum. You wanna know why I know? It's because she said it's just like writing poetry. And that shit rhymed, didn't it? It rhymed. Yeah, I'm about to come up.
We just need to link up
and work on something. Yeah, girl, you know, I've been trying to do underground rapping for a minute, but these people ain't ready for flavor. And maybe you got that flavor that I need to get added to it so I can go platinum, because, you know, I'm trying to go platinum, girl. I'm trying to do a lot of things for a little change.
It takes a lot of hard work, though. You just know, maybe I can write you something.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not even a writer. You know what I'm saying? That Shacobi girl you came in with earlier today, I think she's supposed to be a writer, but I don't really know her stilo or whatever. And she, you know, already up there, you know, I figured I'd just skip all the little small steps and go to the main big step. You know what I'm saying? She talking about writing for me. Shit, I ain't got to rhyme no more. But, you know, for some reason, your stilo kind of hooked up with me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we are one already. Because, you know, I'm going to lay something on you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, never mind. I already laid it on you at the art show. That's all I'm going to give you. That's all I'm going to give you.
This bitch is extra. But I'm going to keep my patience, though. She cool. But all that extra shit, though. Lord, let's see how this going to go.
I like, okay. Yeah, we need to link up.
And they got the commissary. I like to call it commissionary. We're gonna go get some real food. This place that I like to go, they drinks, I think on Wednesdays it's like $5, you know, but that's Wednesday. People gotta go work and stuff, but you know, we're gonna go get some real food, show these girls how we really kick it down up in this D-town.
Next time on Fantasy Divas.
But you know what?
This is business, but we're divas. Divas are always late because we gotta make an entrance.
Fashionably late.
So look, I just made an excuse for all.
You so stupid. Yeah.
Scream at us again, Xavier. It's gonna be your ass. We divas up in this motherfucker. You wait for us.
Yeah.
Even just a different, like, I don't know, it'd be fun to be around more.
Yes. And see, since he wants to get into the film industry, I'm kind of like, oh, there's so many things I could show you. You show me some things, I show you some things.
Woo! Maria, Maria, It's Young John, the wicked producer. I gotta give, Bobby your Santa. DJ Neptune. My baby now, yellow bow. Living la vida loca. And I'm a show killer. I scatter everywhere I enter. As you can see, body no be firewood. Anytime I see you, girl, I want touch you. I don't mess a boo. All the things I talk, you know, be my fault. I no go play you are yo. Yeah, but if you pass me claro. After 2 bottles of Shayo, do re mi fa sol lati do. No, let me take you around the world.
Make I invite you to my door. Not a play, I make we ball. Oh, yeah. You don't trip me, make me follow. My baby now, living la vida loca. And I'm a show killer. I scatter everywhere I enter. As you can see, body no be firewood. Anytime I see you, girl, I want touch you. I don't mess a boo. All the things I talk, you no be my fault. Maria, Maria, Neptune, I'll be your best friend, I'll be your father. That's right. I go to give, I'll be your Santa.